Welcome to the Strenuous Life Radio, a place where entrepreneurs, leaders, leaderpreneurs, men and women can learn the strenuous life. Good to be with you folks here. We're going to say this right out of the box, okay? This episode is called Sanctity of Life. Now, before I go nosediving and doing some little crack research here, I did some research on the theological basis of life. The theologian David A. Bednar, he says, we live in a paradoxical time where violating the sanctity of human life is a choice, and chaos is considered liberty. You know, he took the words out of my mouth, okay? Because I tell you something, that's a huge problem. Now, I know there's many propagandists that do documentaries and stuff that say that Theodore Roosevelt was for abortion. I'm going to do some research, a little hypothesis to say that he was against it. Let's do a little research. I just did some basic content analysis on a letter Theodore Roosevelt wrote. You know what he equates abortion to? Maybe even birth control, and I'll stay away from the birth control issue. Prenatal infanticide. He says anybody that can support that, quite frankly, either has a lack of intelligence or a lack of character. You tell me. There was a time period from the time I was about 14 until the time I was about 22 where I was either on the fence or pro-choice. And then my grandma told me a personal story about something happened in the family that made me switch over to pro-life. Now, I was still one political persuasion, and, you know, my political persuasions are here or there, except if there's a moral social issue that I need to speak out about. Okay? Now, we're going to branch out past the political here. Let's branch out a little bit into Judaism. Now, let's have a little fun and see what Judaism has to say about the sanctity of life. I don't know. This is for an eclectic audience of this, you know. Pikuach nefesh. Sanctity of it talks about saving a life. You know? You go against the womb to tomb thing, then there's a problem. Now, with exception, this is just my belief, is a death penalty for those that are known hardened criminals, and I have to say, should be reserved only for those who, beyond the shadow of a doubt, have committed multiple murders. That's just being honest with you. That's my personal judicial philosophy. yeah. I know you're probably gonna, Jenny, you're going off topic here about the strenuous life. No, I'm not. I almost went to law school. And I was telling my mother at breakfast this morning that my dream really was to, after law school, go to work for the American Center for Law and Justice and fight for religious freedom. Okay? I'm speaking my heart about this because, you know, I was born legally blind with multiple birth defects. You know, I'm speaking my heart here. Luckily, I was born before Roe v. Wade, but lots of people weren't. And I can't believe, as a young punk, until my grandmother and some friends got a hold of me and said, Jimmy, wake the heck up. That as a young punk, I actually supported stuff like that. Kind of goes in hand with my last episode, ditch the easy reactive. Because the easy reactive is something that's been designed from the devil itself. What do you think he wants to do? Snuff out life. Doesn't matter. They haven't been born yet, snuff them out. If they're getting older, put them somewhere and, waste away. My mother and I have these talks every once in a while on Sanctity of Life. And we were talking about the relationship between my birth father and my paternal grandmother. How sad it was. I don't remember him coming to visit her that much. And I told Mama, I said, I will never forget you. She said, James, I hope you don't. I'm not. I remember many times as a kid, sick, scared out of my mind, hospitals. My mother was right there. And because my family and my friends opened my eyes about the pro-life issue, I stand by it.
Dogecoin has had an unreal months.
Hope that you've enjoyed listening to the Strenuous Life. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of the Strenuous Life community. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. Do what others don't so you can have what others can't. Choose, act, pursue happiness. God bless you.